Now this morning, briefly, as I move with speed, I want to talk to you on what I titled Factors Responsible for Discouraging Results in the Life of an Entrepreneur. What did I say I'm talking about? Factors responsible for discouraging results in the life of an entrepreneur. Can we repeat it again? Factors responsible for discouraging results in the life of an entrepreneur. Ladies and gentlemen, no matter how anointed you are, result has a way of affecting our emotions. If you hear me say, I hear you. A great man of God from this city who ministers in music traveled to Lagos, and there's this his boy in Lagos whom he has brought up. Until tomorrow, that boy still does him like this. And so the two of them were invited in the same concert, and they were to minister. And lo and behold, I don't want to mention his name, this young man took up the stage and tear the concert to pieces. And the other young boy, which is his boy, that lives over there and has been able to build so many, what I call it, so many reward. And how many of you saw when they addressed our Esama during his birthday? MFN, PFN, DNY, WCO, Honorable Concert of Edo and Delta, the Esama of Benin. Those things are not a product of 1 week. These are accolades for life. In other words, anywhere Esama enters, if MFN did not open the door, PFN will open the door. If PFN did not open the door, NNN will open it. If NNN did not open it, Esama will open it. If Esama of Benin did not open it, Esama of the universe will open it. He must have access. And so this young man, after tearing the place, the other guy just came in, just stepping on the podium alone. He has no minister. Just stepping on the podium alone, the whole tear, and just did single worship and dropped the mic. When it was time to honor them, they gave the other man that came from Benin, which is his boss, 250,000 naira check, and gave the other man 1.5 million check. You say they are wicked. They are not wicked. Have you built your platform? The labor of the fool wearieth him, because he does not know the way to the city. He does not know how to make what he does pay him as he ought to pay him. Are we still together here? Now this morning I want to pour out my heart. I want to pour out my heart to those who want to listen, or those who are willing to hear, those who are willing to take. Now, during the week, I entertained some boys. I don't know what you call them, but I call them Yahoo boys. So they gave me a call that they want to come and see me. I said, good, come and see me. And by the time they came, they were up to 15. What a team. And I sat them there, and I talked to them, and I listened to them, and I told them, you know me, I don't pray for Yahoo boys. All I give you is counsel for life that will build your destiny. God told me some time ago, he said, I'm sending these people to you so that you can rearrange their lives. And I said, that is why I give you audience. Now let's start looking at your destiny. You, what have you planned to do in life? Nothing. You, what have you planned to do in life? Nothing. You know, when you have an opportunity, use it, because you may never have it again. So for me to have 15 of them is an opportunity. I may talk and they may not come to church again, so I need to shoot my best shots. You, what are you doing in life? Nothing. You, what are you doing in life? What is your dream, your desire? What do you want to become in life? Nothing. I say, now this money you want to make, if you make the money, how do you want to use it? Carry one and buy car and build house? your life will be frustrating and useless. And now when the other one saw, I asked about 4, nothing. Another 4 from other side, nothing. By the time I got to his turn, he said he wants to be the president of this country. I said, the president of this country? Which political party do you belong to? He said, no one. Which politician do you know? He said, nobody. I said, at your age, you are not in a political party. You don't know any politician. I said, you just wanted to defend yourself. Your own is still nothing. And I sat them down and talked to them. And I'm sure they would be grateful for that meeting. The labor of the foolish wearieth him, because he does not know the way to the city. How many of you want your labor to produce results? As a businessman, as an entrepreneur, how many of you want your labor to produce results? Now let's go. Number 1. Remember, we are looking at the factors responsible for discouraging results of an entrepreneur. The factors responsible for discouraging results. Now, like that man I told you his story who went to Lagos to minister, one of his factor of discouragement as regard to the pay he received is that he has not built his publicity platform. He has not built his platform. So when you have not built your platform, you think you want to shine, you might be discouraged. So we are looking at some factors responsible for discouraging results. A businessman, an entrepreneur, you do business, but when you look at the result, very poor. We want to work some of those things out. Are you ready? Church, are you ready? Now, number 1 factor, or factor number 1, I call it capacity factor. What did I say? Please repeat after me. What did I say? Capacity factor. Proverbs 22:29. Proverbs 22:29. I want you to read 1 to go. Do you see a man skilled in his work? He will serve before who? Kings. He will not serve before obscure men. Capacity factor. Let's look at it from NLT, New Living Translation. I want us to look at it from that point. New Living Translation. Can we read? 1 to go. Do you see any truly competent workers? The issue here is competency. Competency. We are looking at competency factor. How competent are you in that in which you are doing? It's a factor. How competent are you in that which you are doing, in that business, in that handwork, in that career? How competent are you? He said, do you see any truly competent workers? They will serve kings rather than working for ordinary people. Do you see any competent workers? They will serve kings rather than working for ordinary people. Ladies and gentlemen, driver is not just driver. The driver of the president is not as the same as the driver of one man in this community. He said they are all drivers. Who told you? Who told you? How competent are you in that which you are doing? How competent are you? That is number one factor that has made people to receive discouraged reward. They are not competent enough. They don't know the thing well. They don't know it well. Is somebody hearing what I'm saying? Competency factor. How competent are you? A young man came to this place. I invited him to come and preach. 30 minutes down his message, we were all frustrated. And of course, he has not finished preaching. We have already decided that he can never climb the altar again. Don't ever play with your first time, because most times the first determines the rest. Didn't hear that. If you are given a privilege to do something for the first time, give it your best shots. Because competency may either disqualify you or include you or endorse you. How competent are you? People have not built competency and they want to shine. As how? You have not built competency, you want to shine. As how? Is somebody hearing what I'm saying? How competent are you? If you are asked to submit sample, are you sure we are going to call you back, or we'll start looking for another person? How competent are you? You must build competency if you must get a better reward. If you hear me say, I hear you.